Hello and welcome to today's video where we'll be looking at crystals and why they are different colours and how this mitigates human emotion. In general, crystals are different colours because of the chemical elements involved in their formation. Therefore, different chemical elements will create different colours. For example, amethyst. It has traces of iron in its crystalline structure, which gives it a purple hue. Crystal imperfections can also contribute to the colour that is emitted by the crystal. This is because the imperfections change the way the crystal reflects light. Therefore, the colour will appear differently. So now we know the basic elements of how crystals get their colour, let's see how this plays on human emotion. First, let's take a look at colour psychology. It focuses on the emotional and psychological elements of colour. This is both subconscious and conscious. Colour has also been said to be an important signal in non-verbal communication. It can also create different moods and influence human decision making. However, a lot of these things are based upon personal, cultural, and situational factors. From marketing, art, fashion, and design, colour is being used to produce and evoke human emotional responses. Take buying a piece of clothing. The colour of the clothing will heavily dictate whether you're going to buy it or not. Your colour preference says something about you and your beliefs. If you buy a bright yellow jumper, chances are people are going to think that you're quite outgoing and energetic. Whereas if you wear a black jumper, this connotes mystery and sophistication. As said before, these are all personal, cultural, and situational. However, as a rule of thumb, colours do dictate our buying habits, our moods, and how people perceive us. How does this all link with crystals? Well, if we take what we've learned from colour psychology and apply it to crystals, we can understand how crystals may evoke human emotion. There's a lot of mystical theories out there regarding crystals and their impact on human emotion. However, instead of looking at the mystical properties of crystal colour, we're going to see it in the literal sense and how this can impact you on a subconscious level. The impact of colour on the subconscious mind has been a theory that's been around for decades, and there are many studies out there that support this idea. For example, when participants were given exactly the same pills but in different colours, the placebo effect differed. The subconscious meaning of colours can both be positive and negative. If you're in a brightly lit room with different colours such as yellow, red and orange, the chances are your brain will associate these with joy. As a result, you'll experience a relative change in emotion and mood. Similarly, if you're in a dark room that's got lots of blacks and greys and shrouded in negative energy, then your brain will mirror these qualities. Therefore, depending on the colour of the room, your emotions and mood will change accordingly. Now let's apply this to crystals. Let's take jade for an example. Jade is a crystal that is typically the hue of green. Jade is said to attract money, wealth, and prosperity. Likewise, the colour green is also associated with money, growth, and wellness. Another example would be selenite, which is associated with purity, unity, and hope. Once again, these are mirrored in the colour white, which represents innocence, harmony, and peace. There is an element of truth behind how crystal colour does change the human psyche. Perhaps not on the mystical level that some theories out there suggest though. It's clear that colour does play an important role in our mood and emotions, even if it is on a subconscious level. As a result, it is a good idea to contemplate the colours you surround yourself with. This can be through the clothing you wear, to the accessories you buy, and the crystals you decorate your room with.